is gone. Fires from hell. You say you're God, man. So what? I'm the devil herself. Alpha playing beta, not to upset your ego. Kept inside a cage because of power too real. Tried to tell me that I'm nothing and to know my worth. Well, big bad daddy, I'm a wolf, yeah. So please I meet you now. You know my name. Mother destroyer, you're one and the same. Mr. Preacher, time to give up the throne. I'm master now, damn, it's good to be home. Just call me Alpha. Just call me Alpha. Just call me Alpha. Just call me Alpha.
We're live! Oh my god. This was so unexpected. Come on, come here. Come here, guys. Yeah, this is do it.
Hey!
Howdy.
Oh my god. Yeah, just so you know, guys, we're testing this team cooperation with Festive Gaze here, right next to me. Wait. There. Never mind. So yeah, I'll be doing this drawing stream today, and my manager is gonna be managing this whole stuff, and Chris
So
is
much
gonna
pressure.
be fisking around. So yeah.
Fisting around.
We're about to get fisked.
Oh yeah, seriously, I think you should start and coin those terms.
Yeah.
A little
You
bit of
know?
fisk for that ass.
Yeah. Well, I
my
have. When I was in the gaming industry, they used to when I made infographics for design documents, they'd say, "Hey, can you give this a royal fisking?" So.
Oh my! What did that mean?
They just basically they all their documents were boring words that nobody read, so they wanted like magazine style like visuals with captions and stuff. So I was like the infographic king.
Oh.
Yeah, it really
The
sucks.
man. He was the go-to guy.
Well, people would like have these like reams of design docs, and it really sucked because nobody read them. And it was like, guys, there's some good stuff here. And it's like, yeah, but words.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, bring the pictures to the table.
Well, speaking of, what are you working on today?
I'm working on something amazing for the second book, but did we say hi to the people in the chat, to Marinus and to Arrogant Ape?
Not vocally, so let's do that.
Let's do that. Are you going to do that? Because if we click on it at the same time, just as I was trying to bring you in.
Good point. What's up, Arrogant Ape? Good to see you, my friend. He's loving it. He's loving it. Good to see you, man. Yeah, just so you guys know, we're testing the team chat thing here. So when I type in this chat, it's going to come up as Nerium as well. That's why you got 2 Neriums back to back there. But we got Marinus here also. Good to see you, my friend. And a couple stragglers. That might be us. I don't know. I don't have it up. Fisk might have it up. I'm not sure. But we got Fisk in the chat here.
Totally. But honestly, I do think that if you click to YouTube and type something from YouTube, it should appear as Red Gaze. You should try it out.
Yeah, it will. I might do that with my phone because I've been having some connection issues lately, so I don't want to test the limits.
We're being a little bit disconnected there, right?
It could happen.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't do that. Come on.
I'm not going to try to do it.
You would just leave me with Mr. Fisk here all alone.
Oh yeah, nobody wants that.
Fisk is trustworthy, I think, for the most part.
Sure.
Besides the occasional gay joke.
Did you see that green when you said that? It was like the Grinch, the Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Fisk.
well, last Christmas I did trust a fart.
Oh my! You too? So many.
Did you learn your lesson?
The very next day, you could still see the spray.
Damn, I should have consulted you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Are you going to share your screen and let the fine people see what you're drawing? No, I'm not going to share my screen.
No, because whatever. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm going to do it. Fine. So here's what I'm working on, and it's one of the pages for the Howling New Year. And but actually, I didn't come up with this amazing term. It's my manager down below me. So you can tell people what Howling New Year actually means.
Well, it's going to be the launch of the Bonds 2 mailing list, which, of course, everyone should be excited for because Bonds is just a bitchin' property.
Yeah, it is.
Totally. If you're not on it yet, then, well, it's your problem.
That might sound arrogant. Sorry to steal your phrase there, Arrogant Ape, but I'm kind of feeling the same way. If you're missing out on these awesome projects, that's on you, man. Because we got some really good stuff. Fisk has some really good stuff. Vinny has some really good stuff. There's a lot of great stories being told right now, and I wouldn't miss it if I were you, because the only good thing to come out of modern entertainment has, in the past, I don't even know how many years, has been Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie, which is pretty good, but still, that's not gonna be enough. Indies are where it's at, and that's where you should be, to be honest. That's just my feeling on the matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon.
And see, this is how we kind of roll, right? Because Red Gaze pretty much started this on his own. Then he brought me to the team, as an artist, along with some other people who helped us. And maybe if we train Chris Fisk well, he can do the packages for us.
Oh,
it's gonna be awesome.
Maybe. Johnny Cage is here. What's up, man? Says, I'll be calling this SAS Saturday. Sunday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sunday.
Words are hard.
Johnny Cage, do you want to come and search with us?
Yeah, you're welcome to come in and shoot the Shiite. Arrogant 8 says, I know a guy who likes good stuff.
Hell yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Me too. And we call him Santa. So what?
In the bun.
No. Actually, on the canvas. Let's keep the topic. But since we're drawing, and this is actually from the second book, it's called The Cursed Child. So in the second book, we're gonna be learning a little bit more about our heroine, Lena Jensen. And we're gonna be learning a little bit more about more characters that are coming in. And I have to disappoint Pale Rider, who is still not here. I can't imagine why, but I'm like super, super, super upset, offended by that.
Well, I mean that there's a very real possibility he could have a hangover right now and just be sleeping it off.
Well,
It's just past noon, where we are. So
Yeah, it's like 9 there.
yeah.
Right. Well, basically, what I meant to say by that is that Lena in this book, she's still gonna be underage. So, but as with the first book, I'm gonna prepare some current, some goodies. Let's put it that way, some goodies.
Goodies. What kind of goodies?
Like, some prints, some trading cards. We pretty much started with for example, the alpha trading card. If you remember that, I would like to make that a collectible.
Oh, yeah.
That's the blue one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Well, I
show
mean,
it off.
I know, but these fine people don't know.
Wait. We're
I
just
got
gonna
it.
wait till Chris show it off.
Are these the
Yes.
so glare.
Just tilt it a little bit. Tilt it towards yourself.
There we go.
Just like that.
So
Yeah, the blue one. We have the alpha trading card because in this series we kind of introduced the ranking system between the werewolves, and each member of the pack has their own role. So and we are pretty much like using the letters of Greek alphabet. The alpha is, of course, as in the wolf world, the leader, and then we have his or her mate, which is Luna, called Luna. And there are some other ranks. So we are definitely going to be showing off and introducing another rank, maybe even two. And these two rascals are the new characters that are going to be added to the book. So just wait.
Yeah, that was just a taste.
Yeah, that's just the tip.
I was trying to keep it, non-perverted, and Katie just went there.
Of course, because I've been it's been a year I've been trained by Red Gaze, so whatever. And Johnny Cage, I sent you what?
16 will get you 20.
Yeah, maybe a little. Yeah, and Johnny, we sent you a link if you want to hop on. And I just noticed the message that you left in the private chat that I'm supposed to introduce you. So I completely failed at that.
See, this lady hires a producer and then just completely, just does what she wants. Just does what she wants. I was watching her the whole time. The intros were playing. She's just looking from side to side. She got up and got a bag of potato chips and just, then she started yelling at a kid out the window. I'm like, Katie, we're trying to run a professional show here, if you don't mind.
What professional? What are you talking about? When have we been professional except crowdfunding and delivering and fulfilling and producing, but the personal
Nothing
lives
but professional. Just because you're a little gross and disgusting every now and then doesn't mean you're not professional.
Wow.
Not you particularly. I'm just saying generally.
I was gonna say I'm always gross and disgusting. I love it. It's called a comfort.
Oh my God, these men! I have to work with these two men. Unbelievable.
Suck in your guts, boys. There's ladies present.
Quit.
Yeah, but it hurts if you do it too long.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I still need to figure out whether I still know how to work with this brush. See, I got this amazing set of brushes for inking called RAM, and it's from Robert Marzullo, and he's, for example, I don't know, I'm just gonna show off a little bit some of them, right?
Ooh.
And he has this speedline brush.
Shape you made there.
What?
Oh, that hatching.
Okay, never mind.
No, sorry,
and I'm the perverted one, right?
I just couldn't help but notice that first shape was interesting, an interesting pick.
Yep.
Dong.
Speaking of interesting, what's up, Johnny?
Hey.
Hello. How you
Hey,
guys doing?
boy.
Morning
You can-
or afternoon.
Did
How's
you
it
come
going,
to
man?
sass with us?
Yeah, you bring in the sass.
No. That's her job.
You need to explain to mostly me, but also other people. What do you mean when you're calling me sassy? Because I'm from a different country and I'm partially, retarded. So
I would
Software
rather
as a
not.
service.
yeah,
I'm
I would
happy that you-
rather.
I'm happier that you don't know.
You know that if I don't know and if I don't hear it from you, I might actually ask for it, and it's gonna be more painful than if you told me.
Oh, that's gonna buy me time.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got it all worked out.
This is how we're playing the game. Okay, I get it. All right.
It's gonna keep you in the dark. You're gonna have to learn that sass on your own. You are developing a reputation though for the sassiness.
What? But
I've
I still
noticed
don't
that.
know what sassiness mean. Come on. What are you doing to me?
Words are hard.
Oh, totally. So, okay, anyways, nobody wants to tell me this. No language window. Nothing. Just, no. Okay, never mind. So, anyways, I was talking about this amazing inking brush set that I bought, and there was this speedline brush that other artists use for speed lines, and I don't know for what else, but I developed a way how to use it for fur.
Oh, sweet.
I just need to find the right. There it is. The
It's a
right
fuzz
angle.
brush.
Uh-huh. Basically, you can
Furries
draw.
everywhere.
Exactly. I was just about to say it. You can draw furries with that. So
Yeah, that's something I've noticed. People seem to be on the lookout for furries. Like anytime there's even just an animal,
Yeah.
in a book, they're like, "Is this a furry book?" And I'm not sure if it's because that's what they want, or if it's because they're that opposed to it. What do you think about that, Johnny? Do you think there's too much furry,
I think it's
closeted
PTSD.
furries?
I think it's PTSD. Like, you can scroll through Twitter, like see some art, and there's always some people posting furry stuff, and it's not very much on good taste. Like, people make a lot of money drawing furries for other people because it's stuff that no one else wants to draw.
Oh,
I think it's like those hyper conservative guys that are like all against gays, and then they get busted for like male prostitution and stuff. So they're
Some
like,
men
Something like
firm.
that.
they're like,
something
oh,
like
those
that.
damn furries. Meanwhile, they're like down to you.
Something like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
do you like drawing furries, Johnny?
I don't mind it, but I don't do it on my free time.
Hey Wayne, when Bugs Bunny dresses up like a girl bunny, do you find her attractive?
Uh,
No, don't answer, Johnny. Don't answer. It's crucial.
I
Are you
invoke
gonna
the
put-
fifth.
Are you gonna put some armor on this wolf?
No, that's aggression. Come on. Leave my armor skills alone.
Well, we love your armor skills. Oh, we got a very sleepy
Yay!
Sugar Chris in the house. What's up, man?
Hey man.
Hi,
I'm
Chris.
here. Hey, Katie. Hello. Oh, gosh, dang it. I didn't know Johnny was here.
Don't
thought
you
you- oh.
be that.
You have to face your fears, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here now.
You should be happy. We're actually on my channel, so that means that we don't have that beautiful clipboard red dress for you.
Well, that,
I mean, we could.
that
No,
doesn't
we
mean,
can't.
that doesn't mean Red won't try.
I know. See, here's the thing. We are actually trying that. That's teamwork. That team stuff with StreamYard. So he actually might find a way.
I have control, Sugar Chris. I've been granted the reins of power.
He doesn't. He just likes to say it.
Arrogant Ape says, yeah, Bugs Bunny dressed up as a girl bunny was good enough for Elmer Fudd. Yeah, Fudd seemed like a lonely dude.
Yeah.
Well, Warner Brothers sued Meat Cannon, and now that whole thing with Bugs and Elmer Fudd apparently is now canon.
Well, they
Oh.
sued. Wow, Meat Cannon got sued.
Yeah. You remember Bugs Bunny there? The looks like it's gonna be a double wide surprise.
Yeah.
God damn. Like, apparently that was like pissed off Warner Brothers enough to actually do a cease and desist and a copyright strike and all this stuff. And so Me Kenya made like a follow-up video. They're like, giving like a funeral or whatever for the Bugs Bunny video. So like, I think it was like one of the Ed and Eddies was like, I can't believe Warner Brothers actually killed you to make this like a proper like part of their canon. Apparently, Bugs Bunny is like a gay graper. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
Help me, Mr. Rabbit. Yeah. It's like stinks so bad. God damn.
That was so messed up.
Help me. Bugs, stop this now.
Yeah, he's like, Bugs, no.
I just miss it. I just really miss the good old Looney Tunes, when all the characters were there and all were acting as they should.
Then don't watch that Meat Candy skit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It will disturb your childhood.
Yeah, the Ed and Eddie cult.
Yeah. Did you see the one with the gumball?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Come on.
Just
Now you need to
twist
tell
the
me.
gumball.
Now you need to tell
No,
me.
it was the Adventure Time. No, not Adventure Time.
No.
Regular show.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like,
Why don't you
I don't want a gumball.
just spit on it a little, yeah. It
Yeah.
gets a little stuck.
Oh, gentle.
Is there a way we can play that?
I don't know, but that guy is like, he's either a genius or somebody that I'm absolutely terrified of.
Well, seeing this, I have good news, which means it works. And I have bad news for you, Chris.
Of course.
It works.
It works.
Hey, Pale Rider is here. He's over the hangover. He's woken up.
Yeah, Pale Rider
Right.
is here. We were just, that's the thing. Like, when you say Pale Rider 3 times, he will pop in your chat.
He might just be following Chris. He was watching the home cams and saw that Chris was going to the computer.
He said, oh, Chris is putting his hoodie on. That means he must be getting ready to stream.
Best Amazon investment ever.
He's putting on clothes.
Yeah. Oh, he's now in another room. What's he doing? Switch to camera 2.
What about that camera he put into your toilets? Oh, is it still there?
Oh, is it in the bowl? That's
Yeah. I think it was the.
3D.
I think it was the underwater one.
Whatever
yeah.
fantasy he's got. It's like, oh man, it's like I'm right there. Yeah, right on.
it's like I'm being teabagged by Chris.
Yeah, just drop it on me. Drop it on me.
Chris, you're too good at this. Like, have you said this before?
What?
I think Chris has set up a few cameras in his day.
Oh well.
Johnny Cage, are you worried now?
I am just the victim here, not the perpetrator.
I know what I'm gonna do. Johnny Cage, if you don't explain the word sassy to me, I'm gonna ask Chris.
You don't know what sassy means?
No, they don't. They just refuse to tell me because Johnny keeps calling me sassy, and I don't know what that means.
Well, sounds about right.
Pale Rider
Okay.
says I've been meaning
Okay.
to tell you to eat more fiber, Chris.
Okay, you asked for it. Red plate.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't upload it.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, guys, that was.
Here, we'll get the one with the Mexicans. How's
Remember
that?
that. I'm eating potato salad. Does that count?
Oh,
Oh my God! Do you actually know potato salad? Show it to me. Show it on the camera.
sorry, Kyle.
Amish style potato salad.
What
Oh, giant
what
bread.
Amish do to potato salad?
Yeah, not as good as what my grandmother used to make. But
Because that's the thing. I've never heard of this. Over there, but that's like a traditional Christmas and Easter dish over here.
Oh yeah.
potato salad, and fried fish.
Hey, good news. Scott got the booger out.
Ooh!
What's up, Scott?
Scott,
Taken for
don't
those
go
problems.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I need to show you what you actually won yesterday because you're a
Oh,
dummy.
yeah.
You didn't even stay to pick up your prize.
Damn.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, see, that's where the sassiness comes in.
Yep.
Katie.
Yep. Yep. Got a little bit of sass right there.
And while we're
Software as a
waiting,
service.
we can throw in something special.
Wow. Right? Blick. Sublimes.
Yeah.
Those two are
I-
new.
I do look good.
Sexy.
Show Bach
You're
has the
still
gene.
there.
Yo quiero tu culo.
Hopefully Scott's still here. You want to show him what he won?
Yeah, if he confirms that he's still here and he's not trying to get his booger out.
He might have just typed that and ran out. You know how Scott is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, just he's like the wind.
Hey,
He's like the wind.
at least he didn't drop a link for the dump.
Yeah, because apparently we're not sad, we're not interesting enough. So, but anyways, like if Scott is still here, this is the prize you won yesterday.
Oh, he got trip.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he got chipped. But there's gonna be another. We don't know what it's gonna be yet, but
Oh, that's a new one.
yeah, that's a new one.
Hell yeah.
Finished that one yesterday. So this one
Oh,
is
yeah, that's
still
right.
unowned.
Just trying to think where I can put that on the wall. I mean.
Parrot, please, can you put me out of my misery and actually write in the chat what sassy means?
Gotta be those thigh highs.
He's got a point.
Yeah, but nobody tell. Listen, I can confirm or unconfirm what it is, like if I am like that, but I need to know what that word
No,
means.
we don't. We know. We know by ourselves. Like you don't have to confirm it.
Yeah.
We can tell.
We all know. Like everybody in the panel has confirmed this.
Yeah, no need for confirmation from you. You'll just deny it anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, of course I'm a woman. What are you talking about?
We got David in the house. What's up, man?
Oh,
Hey, David.
Rose.
Good to see you. We're just chilling, shooting the shit, and watching Katie make some awesome art.
Yeah, I kind of switched from that miraculous brush back to the good old Japan because, yeah.
But
Kinda helped me with that.
throw out a quick question to B Rose here. Do you consider Katie to be sassy? That's the topic of the day.
Let's start a Twitter poll.
What? Don't you dare! Don't you like the
You
person-
love Twitter polls, Katie. Now you're against them.
Yes.
This woman tells me to make a Twitter poll every day of the week.
No, every second.
Ryder says that Wolf needs boobs.
Wolf boobs.
It's
I'm not
great.
sure about that.
There'll be like 6 of them. Yeah.
Those would be teats.
Oh my
Just-
god.
All
All
right,
right,
we have
more-
officially went
More
through.
confirmation.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know what it means. God damn it, wait.
Come on, there's a Smurf named after it.
There's this thing called the internets where you can look up words.
She's gonna
He's doing
Google
that.
it.
Meanwhile, that wolf still has boobs. So, Sugar, what's been going on, man? It's been a minute.
Oh, not much. I went to a con there on the weekend there.
Yep,
well, not
that's me.
this week, but the past weekend. And I got
Continue.
some stuff.
Did you already read Bound, by the way?
No, he did not. I asked him, like, I was talking to this man was like 2 days ago. I tried to make him read it, but he didn't want to. I guess he doesn't like you. Why, Chris?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I just
tell
don't
us why.
like. I just don't like you.
Wow.
Oh.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. What's wrong with you?
No, I hate you. No, I hate you because you like Sasuke.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank God you said
Yeah.
beautiful. It started with B, and I was worried. Where does Matt go?
Arrogant Ape says, Miriam says, I don't even know what sassy means in the sassiest way.
Point. He's got a point.
Yep.
But I'm just sitting here drawing.
You just confirmed, Katie, that that's you.
Mm-mm.
I did not.
You most certainly did. This has been recorded on YouTube. We can go back and look.
I know somebody's gonna clip it.
Clip it good.
I do need
Yeah.
to go either today or tomorrow. I'm going to read Bonds. I need to get it out because I put it since it came in the fancy box. I put it in like Infinitails and stuff up and nice and away.
Yeah,
and
you need to
everything.
get it
So
out of the pile because
I'm
it's
like,
taking a space.
I'm like, oh man, I need to remember to go to that and get it and pull it out. Yeah, and I'm like, oh man, it's a nice little box. It's so fancy.
Well, it's actually 2 books in one too.
Sure.
There's actually another book in the back.
I need to sit down and read them.
Which book are you referring to, Fisk?
Bonds.
Are you referring to Mudman?
Yes.
See, Katie, I knew we'd have a reason for
Okay,
this.
play it.
Let's roll. Oh yeah.
Just before the stream, we were pretty much like debating, like, do we need this? Don't put it there. You know, it's Mudman is over. We already went through this. Yeah.
But there's more Mudman coming.
Yeah,
Of course.
Mudman, you're continuing it. How's Mudman over?
You got to retain the hype.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
gotta keep that momentum going.
You hear that, Chris? Do as
What?
Ryder
Sugar?
says.
Yeah, Ryder says you need to apologize to
I'm
Johnny
not.
Cage.
I will apologize for the use of the word hatred, but I will not apologize for my strong dislike of Sasuke.
No one wants you to apologize for that.
Great politician tactics.
You're making excuses.
As usually.
Yeah, we're talking about the personal attack, Sugar.
I did not personally attack him.
The ad hominems.
I bet you did.
Johnny, do you feel personally attacked?
I don't think Chris is threatening enough to personally attack anybody.
Oh.
Oh, we got a little sass coming from the bottom now.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Wow, are you gonna take that, Johnny? He called you a bottom.
Oh.
Okay,
What did you just say?
wasn't meant to be a personal attack, but I can see how it could
Yeah.
be.
Mhm.
Perry.
But I'm not Pale Rider's IP, so I don't need to apologize.
Wait. I'm gonna do
Point.
this. I'm gonna do this, and now we can watch like
Oh, yeah. Mum and Dad are fighting again.
It's like a Chris sandwich.
Katie's
Chris
just,
sandwich.
Katie's just happy that we're just taking the attention off her sassiness.
What sass? I don't know what you're talking about. Like the
Triple
last
sass.
person who was actually sassy in this panel was Johnny.
Jeez.
I'm
I
sure
don't
that'll
remember
change
that.
in seconds.
I don't remember that.
Do you guys remember Men on Sports or Men on Movies from In Living Color?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 snaps and around the world.
We get a Z formation.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss that show.
That was such a good show.
It was. There's a lot of great shows we'll never see again because of
Mhm.
people and their inability to have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
anyways,
really is.
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
sorry.
Go.
No, I was just going to say it really is kind of scary and depressing when we look at how much we've lost.
Yeah, I mean it's still there. We're just never going to see anything new in that vein.
Yeah. I know,
I've
come on,
been checking out Married with Children lately. Gone back and revisiting that, and man, what a good show! There were so many good
Hell
shows
yeah.
that I just didn't fully appreciate when I was younger. You know?
I've
No,
seen-
ma'am.
National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think they took the T-shirt down because I remember it was on Amazon for a while, and then I couldn't find it.
Man, I want to buy that shirt.
Yeah, I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, but I did
Okay.
find the "Boys Are Stupid, Throw Rocks at Them" T-shirt. That's
I absolutely loved Married with Children. I grew up watching it with Dad all the time. I've probably seen every episode multiple times. I love
Yeah.
that show.
What was he? Was it 3 touchdowns in one game or 4? Yeah. Ed O'Neill's a legend.
Oh,
Truly.
so great.
Yeah, this is like a wraparound for you brought up Wayne's World earlier too. He was good in that too.
Oh yeah. What is it? The Native Americans believe that when the steam rises from a wound, it's the soul leaving the body.
Wow, the memory on this guy.
But it's because it was so traumatic. Because they like walk into the donut shop, and then the camera kind of pans over to him, and he's like something like, "It's only murder if it's done in the heat of passion, but it's what is it, like manslaughter or something if it's done in defense." Or it was like, what the hell is he talking about? And finally, like, "Hey, excuse me, over here." I was like, wow.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything I've seen Ed O'Neill in that I didn't like.
Yeah, same here. I loved Dutch. Or yeah, was it Dutch? You remember the movie where he played the stepdad that had to go get the spoiled son and bring him home?
Yes, yeah, that was Dutch.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't really watched Modern Family, but that's just because it's called Modern Family and it seems
Yeah.
like gay to me. So I don't know
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah. Part of me wants to watch it because it's Ed O'Neill and all, but then I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said, the title kind of puts me off. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that show had... Oh, sorry.
But I just wanted to open another topic about the beauty.
Oh, no.
No, remember the nightmare thing you were talking about?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, let's hear about this.
So, I don't know. This is kind of a downer because it's really scary. I don't know if I want to bring everybody down.
Well, it's only a downer for you. The rest of us are probably going to laugh.
Actually, I think only Miriam and Johnny Cage wouldn't find it scary, but
Because of the sass.
well, no. So I read LinkedIn a lot. Like I want to stay up on current trends in UX and certain tech fields, and I always see how these little and again, this is going to sound like tinfoil hat conspiracy, but I always see how these little Marxist deconstructionist movements start, and it always starts with these like little opinion pieces and these op-eds. And the one that really scared me was the the backlash against English as a language in business. And they're talking about how polyglots and bilinguists are going to rise, to prominence, and that anybody that speaks English and only English will be left to the wayside. And I'm thinking, we're working in a but it's a catch-22 here, because I work in an international company. I work with people who are all over the world, and one thing that really sucks is when you get people who English, it might be their tertiary or whatever language, and they're not very good at it. And communication is key. I mean, it's the most important part of your business, is you want people to communicate. And when you get people who are just like, that's not like I had to give a speech in Japanese once. It scared the hell out of me. But it was actually a business pitch. But that whole concept of we're trying to phase out English as a business language scares the hell out of me, because as somebody that can speak multiple languages, not very good, but still multiple languages, having that push to basically topple the Tower of Babel in business is going to cause a shit ton of repercussions, that cascade down the line, where you see these stories of this couple in Florida that were denied service at a McDonald's drive-thru. Lo siento, no hablo inglés. And they're like, what the hell? This is America. He's at the drive-thru and he's being denied service because he doesn't speak Spanish. It's that's a scary thing. Now imagine that being as we get closer to being aged out of employability, you're in this tech field, and they're like, oh, so you don't speak Hindi, or you don't speak Cantonese, well, or Mandarin. Well, yeah, sorry, you're no longer a viable, employable candidate. And that was the nightmare. That,
at this point, I would say, those are the two languages you want to focus on. So don't get too excited, Johnny Cage. You're going to need to learn some Hindi and some Mandarin.
God damn it.
Yeah, what's your problem, Guaylo? Oh. Yeah,
that is a little nightmarish, but I think that's primarily because we don't technically have a national language in America.
I really wish we would do what Canada did. And I have no problem with that.
Don't ever say that again.
No, it's one of the few times where I will praise Canada.
He says, say Canada 2 more times, and Sin will pop in the chat.
Yeah. No, well, Canada has 2 national languages. They have English and they have French. So anything that is federally regulated or whatever, they only have to focus on 2 languages. It's in English or it's in French, and that's it. They don't have this Baskin Robbins, if you've ever been to a federal building or a DMV or something, and you look at this wall, it looks like the Rosetta Stone. And it's like, where is there it is. You know what I mean? And in Canada, it's literally it's either English or French, and all businesses that are dealing with federal or government, whatever, it's all like that. And honestly, if we did that with English and Spanish here in America, I would have no problem with that.
Yeah, that would make the most sense, I think.
But just to put your mind at ease, I don't know if Johnny experienced a similar thing over there, but over here in Slovakia, we're pretty much very, very small country, and we are surrounded by other countries. We have Poland at the north, Hungary at the south, Ukraine east, and Czech Republic and Austria at west. And the problem is with the south, where Hungarians live, the more south you go, the more people speak Hungarian over there. To the point where you pretty much get to the very close to border, and nobody understands. When you need something, you basically need to speak Hungarian. And there's this problem. It kind of comes from the past hatred. Well, Slovakia was once part of. I forgot how it was called. I need to translate it. I'm sorry.
Czechoslovakia.
Yes. No, not the Czechoslovakia. That even before that.
Bohemia?
No. Bohemia is actually part of Czech Republic.
Soviet Union.
Nah.
Niet, comrade.
Well, when Hungary was actually part of connected with Austria.
Mm-hmm. The Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Yeah, like that, and we were part of their their empire as well. But then we decided to make a, to disconnect, and we made a union with Czech Republic. Pretty much Czech Republic saved us back then. And ever since then, they were pissy. And in some old historical maps in Hungary, you can still, you can still see our country as part of that empire. They just don't consider us being an independent country. So
The three-headed eagle.
Huh?
Do you have the banner of the three-headed eagle?
No.
Oh. I
Did
never
you tell
understood
him
that
tough
one.
titties?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, Power Rider feels offended because we didn't address his question. He wants to know why Sugar Chris is on top when everyone knows he's a power bottom.
What power?
Oh no!
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
Oh, that's right. I'm a selfish top.
Wait a minute. I feel like now you're implying that I'm a power bottom.
Okay, fine. There. What you gonna do now?
I'm okay with it.
Power Rider says I speak 3 other languages, but I only know how to say please and thank you in each.
That's
I
good.
love
That's-
swears.
That's surprising. I would have thought it was beer and hookers.
Yeah. Cerveza.
It gets you where you need to be.
That's kind of funny thing because what?
Chris is saying knowing these words get you where you need to go.
Oh, that okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because when other people are learning foreign languages, actually the first thing you need to but you usually learn is how to swear.
Oh yeah, that's what I learned first. I wanted the insults first because when I didn't speak Spanish, I knew a lot of people that because I lived in New England, and they're like cities like Lowell and Lawrence are predominantly Hispanic, and you'd get these people that are just shit talking you to your face, and you know. Lo siento, no hablo inglés. I was like, wait a minute. He just said either the puta. It's like, oh, okay, I know what he's saying.
I just don't know how to respond back.
Yeah, well, see, and that's why I learned. Growing up, one of my friends was, came from a bilingual family, and English was not his first language, so it was fun learning all the good stuff. They didn't teach you that in class for some reason.
Katie, how do you respond to this?
Well, see, here's the thing. It kind of goes in the same system as the word sassy.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't know how.
you're confirming that as well.
Yeah, no, I just don't know what it means.
Wow.
But how could unless she's Lilith? I mean, not exactly good.
You didn't just say that.
Guys, at some point, I'm gonna open my dictionary and find out.
It's all about them square pigs.
I bet power bottom isn't a dictionary by now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they've changed every other definition. Why not?
Urban Dictionary.
All right.
Chris, you just spent some time shopping, didn't you?
Yeah.
No.
Look at the eyes going back and forth. It goes from the product to the add to cart to checkout.
Hey, Okami Mark, what's up, my man?
Hey, comrade.
So what are you shopping for?
She's looking it up.
Yep.
Power bottom.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't understand it.
Well, how does
See,
it read?
maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
first thing that kind of popped up is a particular homosexual man. So it already doesn't.
Yes, we've been called pirates.
Well, let's leave it at that.
What's up, Bisco? How's it going?
Sup?
So yeah, hype your book a little bit, Katie.
Yeah.
For the new folks in the chat, let them know what you're doing here.
Well, I'm preparing another amazing full page. That's gonna be a part of Bonds, the Cursed Child. That's gonna be the second volume. We are preparing And you're gonna get to know what actually the meaning of the cursed child is. You're gonna get to know Lena a little bit better. Gonna get to know a few more characters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't get that far, so what we are actually planning to do is somewhere by the end of the year, this year 2021, we're gonna be having an amazing stream where we're just going to announce what we're planning to do for 2022 and probably start a mailing list for the second book.
Hell yeah. Can't wait for that.
And Chris, can you read the first one like before the second one comes out?
Wow.
It'll happen. Don't you worry. All in good time.
Are you going to have some extra time on Christmas, where you retreat and try to get away from your family, just sit down and read Bonds?
I'm gonna read it. I'll read it the next day or two.
Next day or two. Wow.
Yeah.
Next, no pressure, Chris. Just take
A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
Did you read
It's
it,
been a long
mister?
time. I did. The day I got it.
Yes.
Okay, what was said on page 87?
Now you're asking for too much.
Well,
That's a trick question.
After reading it,
How do you know?
It made me want like Crunchyroll or Netflix style animation for this.
For Bonds?
The story was it played out to me like a show. Like it played out like I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but like I forgot that it was a book and I thought I watched it on TV. If that makes any sense.
Yep, then it was done right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what we try to do. Really, is like cinematic storytelling. Like we want our stuff to flow, as if you're watching it. But I don't know. That's my favorite. But Katie pulled that off really well.
Hell yeah.
She likes to say that she's not a writer, but that's horse shit. Because anybody who's read Bonds knows better, and she does amazing work.
Yeah. I mean, hell, it got me hooked. I bought it. Like, I was ecstatic because the art. The art is what initially attracted me. But I stuck. Like, the story has got me to be a customer for the next book. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just buying the art. I'm buying the story. I'm buying the full package.
Ooh, okay. And do you have like a favorite character so far, or something that intrigued you, or
I have a favorite. Yeah, I have a favorite character, but I don't want to discuss her because it goes into spoiler territory.
Is it Indigenous?
No, I think it's the same one.
No, she I love the tragedy of it all, and I think that makes for really good. Like, it might not necessarily. I think it's foreshadowing, and that's why I don't want to really go into it, because I think it'll lead into this next book. I mean, the title alone says a lot. So, but that was the character that jumped out at me. So,
literally,
I like it. I think Rick was her name, or Ricky.
What?
No, I think I forgot his name. But the one who was talking to Lena when she stopped talking to her grandfather. What was his name?
Oh, the guy.
That's Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah, we got a card of him.
Oh, gotcha. Wait. I'm just going to try to quickly pull him out.
The quiet, wise one.
Quiet, wise one. Where is it? I just need to find it. And I just can't. For some reason.
I'll take a look. Oh, I hear a cat, and it's not mine for once.
I'm sorry. That's. He's like, "Where's my food, bitch?" What is it, buddy? What do you want? Okay.
I was just about to say, you should feed your cat, right?
I was just waiting for Chris to say,
talking?
"Timmy's trapped in the well. Take me to him."
No, my cat was a feral that was. Oh, actually, I want to see this first.
Are we talking about this dude?
Yeah, this dude.
Yep, that's Rick.
Hell yeah.
That's Rick.
Yeah, he's the one that tells the story of the character that I liked.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I already know where you're aiming. Which is kind of, I would like to know what's on your mind. I would like to hear, your thoughts and everything. And I think we pretty much can, because the campaign is closed, right? So we can pretty much discuss it. Yeah, I don't know if I understand it wrong.
I think Fisk is referring to this character.
Yep. There she is.
Yeah,
Let's get one thing straight. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're all trapped in here with me.
Yeah, her name is Alaya. And that's all I'm going to tell. Because I don't know what you want to ask about. So.
Well, I think
Chris
her story
just looks confused because he didn't read it.
Yeah,
Chris,
he's like,
this is your fault.
Yeah.
You didn't even get the name right. I'm suspicious.
I did. I said Rick or Rick. I just didn't remember which one of the two it was, but I was right.
He did.
I don't know about that.
Yep, it's a cautionary tale, and we'll see if Lena takes it or leaves it.
Well, it sounds like foreshadowing almost. Like there's going to be a point where that, not so much the character, but what happens to her or happened to her comes into play here. Because Rick was it sounds like he's one of those he's wiser than he likes to put on because he's kind of a joker.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's telling the story, it's like the Miyagi effect, it's like it's like coming off as a joke, but at the same time, it's like, no, there's some heavy shit here.
Well, we shall see. What should I tell you? Yes, it's gonna happen. Then you're gonna be sad. You're gonna be crying into your pillow all
you
night.
spoil him nothing. Right now, Fisk is thirsty for more, and you just leave him there. Let him sit there in that state, thirsting.
Oh, I'm a thirst trap.
Let him sit there in that state in New Hampshire.
Yeah. What's the Bond's OnlyFans page?
But the good news, okay, I'm gonna spoil one thing, but that's not gonna be about this book. It's gonna be about the whole series, and I'm gonna spoil this for Pale Rider.
Oh,
there's gonna be an actual major content.
Oh, red dress included?
It's black and white, Chris.
Oh, but it's red in here.
But yeah, you can always imagine it being big.
The dress can be any color you want it to be.
Oh, the colors of the rainbow.
I think if we mentioned that there's going to be an actual red dress, maybe Chris would have read it.
Just make him think he has a cameo in the book somewhere, and he'll read it immediately and find out that that's not true.
Wait, didn't Sugar Chris? Didn't you have a cameo in Bric-a-Brac?
Yeah.
Why so excited about it?
Yeah. It's like about Walton and culture.
Did Pale Rider approve that?
Nope.
No.
I didn't confer with him.
Aw.
I went out on my own.
You're a lone wolf.
Sexy lone wolf.
We pretty much started with the nightmares, right? And so, Brad, which is the last nightmare you had? Like a nightmare.
Oh, hold on! I gotta feed this little bastard. I'll be right back.
Anybody? Oh, Fisk has a white nipple. That's uncalled for. I used to have a recurring nightmare when I was a kid. It was really strange. I think it actually spawned from Monkeyin in Thundercats, but I'm not sure about that. I used to dream I was getting chased by this white yeti through the woods right by my house. And I would always make it to the kitchen door, and the dream would end.
Did you tell about this story? Did you tell Vinny about this story? That's why Through the Woods is actually happened.
Nope. I don't. There's no yetis in Through the Woods.
Is that a spoiler?
Well, I mean, not really. It's like saying, okay, Bob Hope isn't in Through the Woods either, but I wouldn't consider that a spoiler.
God damn it! I was kind of hoping that
Oh,
you
come
could see.
on. No Bob?
No Bob.
Yeah, what a downer.
I think Power Rider might have that IP too, so we'd have to consult him before we put Bob Hope in anything.
Probably.
I'm coming for you, Red Case.
How dare you, Fisk? He didn't talk. Thank you very much. He's just very aggressive, like Katie.
I'm not aggressive. I'm the calmest person ever.
I can't even be sure it was a male because I didn't see a swinging dick. I just saw flashes of white fur.
Was it a rainbow butt monkey?
I can't help but notice you just keep steering towards the gay, Fisk.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell us?
The song. No, just kidding. My recurring dreams that I've had, I was never terrified of like horror movies. So like I never got nightmares from Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or anything. But I did have PBS and BBC, and I used to watch a lot of Nazi documentaries and stuff. And I used to have these recurring dreams, and they were always of me dying on a battlefield. And it was real, but at the it wasn't like one of those fanciful nightmares where like a dragon or like a yeti or something came after me. It was like I'm in a school bus and I'm trying to use it as a bridge to get through cover, and I stupidly look up and I see a flash from a sniper and it goes right through the window, and then I wake up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Which kind of brings me to another subtopic. Like, do you believe in past lives and these extraterrestrial, things?
Well,
Like, have you considered that it might have been something like a past life?
maybe. I mean, like from a scientific perspective, not like a religious one. When we, our bodies are constantly shedding cells, and we're constantly like leaving pieces of ourselves that get recombined and reconfigured into new beings. So maybe some of those cells, like our neurons or whatever that have died off or whatever, are being born in new people. So maybe that's how reincarnation or the whole concept of like the Hindi Dharma and all that stuff works.
Maybe you were what was it in that bus? A student, or like what were you in the bus when the sniper came?
I don't know. They're like I dream in vignettes, if that makes any sense. Like they're just like short little bursts of story. Like I've had ones where I was climbing through a vent in an old castle, but it was an old castle, but it was still like 1940s. And I don't know why I knew that, but I remember looking through a vent and seeing these doctors performing some type of experiment on something, like live vivisection. And they had all these like Da Vinci style drawings, and they had this guy's arm flayed open, and they were actually torturing him. And I remember seeing that, and I freaked out, and they saw me in the vent and killed me. and I don't know, like I don't know the full story. It's just these like little snapshots of deaths.
Sounds like a fun dream.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's just anxiety that did it or something I ate, but yeah, they scared the hell out of me. So I never got like the Fred Krueger come get me. It was more like, oh my God, the Wehrmacht, they spotted us, or the Bolshevik Revolution got us.
Have you ever played the Wolfenstein?
Yeah, that was what it was like. It was like being in Castle Wolfenstein.
It's a good game.
Jawohl, Achtung!
That might have been too many kumquats paired with Nazi documentaries paired with Castle Wolfenstein that led you to this.
Or I was dating a German girl at the time, and whenever she got pissed off at me, it scared the hell out of me.
Oh, you just assumed she was going to snipe your ass?
Das Juden ist verboten! Ah! Okay, I'll take the dog for a
How
walk.
many languages do you actually know, mister?
What's up?
Like, how many languages do you actually know?
I don't know until I start speaking them. Yeah.
So
it's
those
weird.
were like random words just put together, and it actually meant something, or?
No.
Well, he learned that line from South Park. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. Well, that's the dude.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, what would be Ich haben keine Zeit or whatever, Oh no, Ich keine haben, or Ich haben keine. No, I don't know where
Where's
the
full
keine.
line on when you need him?
Yeah, jawohl.
Jawohl, Herr General.
Nein, bitte.
That writer says my nightmare is I go to the freezer and there's only one bottle.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
What if there's just a drop in that bottle?
That will never happen.
You got to do like the Viking. You got to hurl the bottle when it's finished. So you like, whoosh. So that way there's no chance of it ever being a disappointment when you go back to the fridge.
Pale Rider drinks his booze from the skulls of disobedient hookers.
He drives up his car, opens up the trunk, and inside there's just a bunch of skulls. Oh. Well, actually, yeah, that's weird. So that stuff's legal in his state, but none of the other states here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it does go state by state. I know they've been getting rid of a lot of stuff in my state, which I used to care about, but I'm not that much of a drinker anymore, so it's not that big a deal. I used to love Bacardi Big Apple and mixed with Mountain Dew. That was delicious. Delicious. But yeah, Big Apple disappeared off the shelves a few years ago.
Oh no. Was it like Big Apple is verboten, or was it like
I don't know if it was banned or if they just stopped carrying it. I'm not sure, but it's like you can't find it at least not in my area of the state anymore at all. Seems strange because it's just an apple rum.
Yeah, it seems like an odd drink to just vanish. Like,
yeah.
Do you know the rum called Republica?
I don't.
Like Maker's Mark.
Because that's a very popular rum over here. My brother loves it, and it's made in a cappuccino flavor as well. Apparently, it's very good. And I'm not really a rum fan. I'm more into gin myself and beer.
Oh God! Can you imagine those vodka and broccoli farts?
I was just thinking that. It's like a green cloud. Vodka's potatoes too, so it's like a potato fart mixed with a broccoli fart.
Damn, Colorado, you must be right.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine Colorado eating broccoli. I'm sorry, it's just I can't.
Well, he obviously does. It's in his freezer.
Last Christmas.
Well, you should already know that the stuff in the freezer can last for a very, very long time. So who knows how long it's been there.
Has anybody ever drank absinthe?
Yeah.
No.
I actually had a blackout from absinthe. I was like, 17, 18 years old. By the way, the drinking limit over here in our country is 18. So I don't know if I've been underage, but I remember drinking like 3 burning absinthe under half an hour, and then I don't remember anything. I'm sorry.
Whoa, the green fairy got you?
Yeah.
Does it taste like black licorice?
It has a very, very distinguished taste that I don't remember, but I do remember it. It's just a strong taste, So
I don't know. I don't have much of a liver left, so I can't drink any alcohol. So to me, it's like, tell me about the rainbows.
Yeah, what I can tell you about, and I'm gonna bring it. Wait.
Oh, wow. That was unexpected.
Yeah. Like, whoa.
What I'm going to tell you about. Commercial break. Yeah. Intermission.
Sorry about the cat. I'm gonna have to throw him in a room in a second. He sounds like somebody trying to tune a saxophone.
It's actually this beauty.
Oh. Is it Tatratea?
Tatra tea.
Oh, Tatratea. Duh!
Hi, Tatras. Hi, Tatras is actually our national mountain.
Oh.
So it's kind of herbal. It's dark alcohol, and this one is berry flavored. They have different kinds of flavors and also different type of percentage. Like the original one is about 50%. This one is 62.
Oh,
And it's really good.
That was a pretty bottle too, by the way.
Yeah.
What
I had the
how do you say cheers in Slovakian?
na zdravie.
What is it?
It's na zdravie.
Na zdravie.
It's similar to Russian na zdarovie.
Ah. So what is it? In when I was in Tokyo, they have this thing at the Sky Tree where it's alcohol from around the world, and it's all driven by a touch screen, and you get this touch screen with all the national flags. And I remember seeing like a lot of Eastern European flags that I'm sorry I couldn't identify, but we were going through, and when you press the button, there's this big screen on the wall that turns into that country's like flag with some examples of its alcohol, and then you hear a voice and it says the name, like you'd be like Germany, you know, you click it and then it shows all these like cool German beers and stuff, and it's like Prost, you know, or Norway, you know, and show Norwegian beers or whatever. It's Skål, you know. It's like I don't know, I love that. Or apparently in China and Japan, Gampai is the way you say cheers.
Yep.
So it was like, oh damn, or salud.
Cool. What's up, memes? How you doing, man?
Hi,
Good to see you,
Memes.
bro.
Hey.
Yep, just drawing and talking. Well, Katie's
Yeah.
drawing. The rest of us are
No.
talking, except for
No,
Sugar
yeah,
Chris.
but look at how much Niriam's gotten done too. Like in the amount of time. Like this is impressive. This is like this fast. Has the brush really been that like super helpful?
No, I'm actually doing the regular brush inking now. I only helped with that, but helped myself with the outline a little bit here and there. But right now, I'm just using the regular G pen brush.
Nice.
It's
Is
just
this on
gives you the.
and it's Photoshop. And are you using a Wacom or like a Cintiq or?
No, I actually, I shouldn't probably say it out loud, but whatever, nobody's watching anyways. I'm working home office right now, so they gave us the work tablets, and I'm using the Huion.
Oh yes,
canvas.
saying those.
Normally I work with Intuos Wacom, which doesn't have its own screen. So basically, when I'm drawing like this, right? Like into another monitor. It's really good. I already got used to that, but this is actually pretty decent, and I'm just enjoying it. It's like drawing on a paper.
Are you a fan of strictly Photoshop, or have you ever heard of like Clips?
This is Clip Studio.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is.
Why
Clip
did
Studio.
I not? You're showing the interface, and I still missed it.
Yep.
It happens. The meme says they have Tetra tea with soda at Disney World.
Awesome.
It probably cost you as much as it would to just buy the bottle.
Yeah. All the import fees and everything. You could probably fly too, like.
Yeah, probably. I would like to know like how much is one shot of that alcohol over there. I could imagine it's expensive since it's from abroad, but.
Cool. And Tommy's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. It looks great as
Hey,
always.
Tommy.
Is there any particular alcohol outside of your country that you like or?
Well, not particularly, because here's the thing. I'm a more of a beer person because I don't know. I just don't go well with the hard alcohol because when I feel that alcohol in it, it's just like I feel like
Yeah.
So I usually need to mix it with like soda or some lemonade, or something like that. But my favorite beer, I actually found it out over here in Czech Republic. I moved from Slovakia to Czech Republic. Okay, now it's official, whatever. But over here in the city I'm at, there's this one beer. It's called Policzka, and it's amazing. I've never had a better beer, guys. I've never had.
Is it like a Hefeweizen or is it?
Is it what?
Like a Hefeweizen or like IPA or? Well, actually, no. Is IPAs considered beer, or because it's like an ale?
Oh, you mean IPA? Yeah, we pronounce it IPA over here. I know that my brother likes it very much. I've never had it, but apparently it's very good. He says it's very good. I never had it yet. I didn't have it yet, so but I may try it. But it's actually a local beer. The one I'm talking about is quite local. It's very very near from where I'm in. They have a how do you call it, the factory that makes beer.
Yeah. Facility. My old man worked for Anheuser-Busch for like 30 something years, and yeah, I think he was one of the most trustworthy employees there because he doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah, just something like that. So, I would like to know whether Johnny Cage and the Sugar Chris are leading their own conversation somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
I think
I
Sugar's
don't
been
drink
shopping for alcohol.
so I know nothing about it.
I'm tempted.
Chris, are you shopping again?
I'm tempted to shop for some alcohol,
Aww.
but no.
You want me to send you some?
No. No, I don't want any. I don't drink.
What's the like strongest alcohol that you have over there in yours?
Don't know.
You must have heard about something, guys.
It was Everclear, but that's been banned from a lot of states as well.
I know they make some moonshine here that can strip some paint off the wall.
How many percent does it have?
I don't know. I don't think they know where they make it.
You always get into this pissing contest with Katie because their beers and their liquors are so strong over there, and she's like, "You're a pussy with your American ales."
Weak nipples. You're strong like beer.
Oh, awesome! I didn't know that.
Indian pill. Oh, I had no idea either.
That's news. So what if I want to get in one pissing contest? You've been calling me sassy all day, so just want to,
Well, you're allowed. I just wanted to make Sugar aware of what he was getting into.
Well, I wasn't talking. Yeah, I wasn't asking only Sugar Chris. I was asking generally all of you American boys.
Well, I wish I could say, but like I said, when I was my freshman year in college, I took a few sips of cider jack and was in the hospital getting my stomach pumped. So, yeah, not an alcohol drinker.
That we have breaking news. Outrider says the cam says Chris is looking at a fetish collar website.
Oh man. What kind of color goes with like a red dress? I'm thinking like a shirt color.
I could imagine that a jingle bell color.
Oh boy.
'Tis the season.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that every thrust? Ding, ding, ding.
It's like that Mario gif with the one up.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. We didn't mean to.
I'm not.
Hey, Raj H is here. What's up, man? It says IPA is what Canadians say as they head off to the washroom.
Oh.
You don't say. Hold on, can you pause the grassy? I gotta go swing by Tim Hortons and drop a loo in.
Do you also have the abbreviation WC?
WC. I don't know. W seems like a weird letter for an abbreviation because there's more syllables in it than the actual word.
But that's the thing. Like when you're going to toilet over here, we don't know where it came from.
The wash closet.
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. That.
Well, yeah. Well, when I was in Australia, we just called it the dunny. Gonna go drop a deuce in the dunny.
You got a lot of interesting words over there.
Yeah.
You're right.
The writer says moonshine made out in the woods will be the strongest. That shit'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went blind.
That was an actual thing over here in Slovakia and Czech Republic. They were making alcohol and they were mixing an actual ethanol in it, and some people went blind because of that.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Well,
just
I guess we are pussies. Sorry.
Yeah. You got the weak American blood.
So. Yeah, there were. I don't know. I don't even remember what the thing was back in the day, but it was all over the news.
I see COVIDiots is trending again.
Oh my
I
god.
just wonder which side they're talking about this time.
Side?
Oh, the people for or against, because it goes either way.
Just pull it up.
It's just a trending thing. So I'm scrolling through to see if there's anything worth looking at. Probably not, because it's Twitter, and
Well, the whole mandatory part of it is what scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, we were just talking about that recently. That that the whole vaccine thing. First of all, it's not a vaccine because it's just not. Okay, it's some whatever kind of experiment. But if they want to make it, I understand to make some kind of medicaments, to work, they need to test it. But if they decide that we are the testing generation, they shouldn't make it compulsory.
Oh yeah. Well, does anybody remember thalidomide babies?
The what?
Thalidomide?
sounds familiar, but I really don't remember.
I have a friend who's actually I don't want to talk about that, but basically thalidomide was a drug that wasn't fully tested, and it was helpful and useful to women or whatever, and they ended up taking it, and all of their kids came out with looking like harp seals, like they had no deformed limbs, and there was like a huge amount of kids during this period that were born like this, and it was like, oops, our bad. or all of the lawsuits against Bayer, when Bayer, the drug company, gave AIDS to almost every hemophiliac.
I do remember that. Rajay says just the right amount of antifreeze will give wine a good kick.
The antifreeze.
Got Ryan Cardinal in the house. What's up, man?
Hey.
And it appears they're making fun of people who don't want to be vaccinated again. This one popped out at me. This is in a restaurant. Mask required, and of course they even use the Twitter leet speak on here with the stupid caps throughout the letter. I hate that shit. But they don't care if you're vaccinated. If you already had COVID, they don't care. If you think it's a hoax, they don't care. And if you have a medical excuse, you shouldn't be at a bar during a pandemic. So they want to charge you extra if you ask any questions. So these are the kinds of people that can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, that business is fucked.
Yeah.
Yay, free markets. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of sad because this is good advertising. Yeah, like advertising well done, but the content is just crap.
Well, for me, I don't mind doing the mask thing. Like whatever. To me, it's like the no shirt, no shoes, no service. If a business wants to do that, fine, whatever. But the fact that governments are trying to push that as like a mandatory thing on people, that's when I have problems.
I have a problem just with this, like just the fact that they gotta sit here and try to treat you like an idiot. That's what I have a problem with. Yes, if you have a requirement to come inside your place of business, fine. Yeah, exactly. People can choose to shop there or not shop there. That's fine. Yep. When you put up shit like this, it makes me want to punch you in the face.
Yeah, exactly. And at the very least, they just lost a customer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not helpful to any business. But what scares me, though, is that if they make this shit mandatory, like I fought with the worthless medical health care system in this country for like a decade before I was finally diagnosed with what destroyed half of my organs and has shortened my life considerably. And I don't want to be in a situation where the side effects get me, and I'm basically told, "You're on your own, kid. Have fun." You know, like, or it kills me. Like, who's the recourse for this? Like,
They don't care if it kills you.
no, they
That's
don't.
That's just it.
Yeah, it was you know who Vonster is? You know, the guy who did like Monster MD. So the two of us were like arguing with this guy who was explaining to us how it's okay for the government to kill people as long as, you know, because there'll be more people that live. And he's just like Vaughn was like, so you know, it's necessary to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. That's like some serious commie speak right there. Like, how can you justify that? Like, you know, are you okay if the people that die are you or your loved ones? You know, but
well, that's the world we live in. Nobody gives half a shit until it affects them. I've seen that happen hundreds of times throughout the past few years, where people have a very strong opinion about something, and it's usually something they're on the, you know, in my opinion, they're on the wrong side of, and then something happens to them, you know, to, you know, basically the stuff that we've been telling them forever and ever and ever, and they've been telling us we're idiots. It happens to them, and then suddenly now they can see the reasoning behind the opinion we've held.
It's what Yuri Bezmenov said, you know, the ideologically subverted, you know, the demoralized individual. He will not know. You could bring him to concentration camps, and he will not see what you are showing him until he receives kick and fat bottom, you know. He faces the wall in the firing squad, and then and only then will he know, but it will be too late. You know, and it's scary that something that was said in the early 80s has been so prophetic.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of things that have been said in the early 80s that were quite prophetic. And it's not even a matter of prophecy. Like, they just knew what was, you know, they just had information that we didn't, and nobody listened to them.
I mean, my grandfather on my mother's side had to sleep in the basement for the rest of his life because of the night terrors and the screams that kept him up at night, because he was on the beach. He was on, I think, Utah Beach or something during D-Day. I don't want to have to do that too. You know, he fought so that we would be able to not have to deal with this shit. And lo and behold,
here we are.
Yep.
But on a brighter note, Ron Cardinal says, "Hey, Katie, did you download the latest Clip Studio art update? They have a liquefy tool now."
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't download it yet.
I love liquefy.
I kind of don't know where from, but
it looks pretty cool. I saw a demo.
Yeah, me too. I remember you sent it to me, but I still need to find a way how to download it.
Probably just an update. Power says, "I'm okay with depopulation. Just be upfront about it."
Thanos was right.
Tommy says, "Would have thought the government doing mandatory procedures had gone out of fashion with lobotomy, sterilization, etc." Seriously, man. He says, "Will be always seen as wrong thing to do later."
Yep.
Yeah, that's just it. I don't know, man. With this, sometimes I lose hope, because you just think, well, they've infected how many generations now, and like when our generation is gone, like what's going to happen? But at the same time, I'm seeing quite a few people from the younger generations actually
punk rock now.
Yeah, making sense. You know, making all kinds of sense. They see what's going on, and they're just like, this is retarded. Like what? Like they don't want any part of it. None of the woke nonsense or any of that. They're just, you know, they're normal people, and I'm trying to figure out how that happened exactly. Being raised by those generations.
It's the counterculture, conservatism, and like traditionalism and all that stuff has become the punk rock. It's no, like, all of their parents are now these worthless, like, you know, rebels who like were anti this and, you know, anti disestablishmentarian, whatever. You know, they're all the hippies and shit. And their kids are like, these people are freaking losers. Like, I don't want to be like my parents. So
and the kids are right. That's the worst part. The kids are right.
Hell yeah. I watched my nephew. He's 16 now, but like when he was like 13 or 12 or whatever, he had some friends over at his birthday party, and they were fighting about something. And one of them goes, "Jesus, man, what's wrong with you? Are you like a feminist or something?" And I was like, "Oh, yes." Oh yes, like you gave me hope, you know. So
so maybe there is hope for the future.
Yeah, when we're gone, hopefully they'll be the ones that'll be worrying about this instead of us.
Yeah, because I was getting concerned for a while, man. I'm like, okay, we got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-old dudes now that need to save the world. How is that going to work? That's not going to pan out well, you know.
Oh, I gotta get my heart medication, and I gotta.
My back's acting up again.
Yeah. Oh.
What
As long
was
as
the
it
name
ends
of
by
that?
10.
What is the name of that movie with Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Stallone?
The Expendables.
Yes, there you have it.
Yeah, it'll be like that. Only nobody's in shape.
Yeah. The action scene is just me like leaning against a desk. You guys keep going. I'm good. I'm good. Or, oh man, I'm starving, but that's got caffeine in it. It's after 5 p.m. I'll be up all night.
Listen, you should do some kind of stand-up, man.
So I can bomb in front of people professionally.
Yeah, well, Tommy's making a good point about the lobotomies. Like that's true, man. That was really seen as like cutting edge, technology that's going to save people. And I mean, I've seen it from the outside. From the inside, they probably knew what they were doing because the people on the inside always do.
Well, they're just like, I had enough of this violent person, and this is going to basically kill them without killing them.
Right.
I mean, did you ever see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was your anti-lobotomy film.
Yeah, that, and what, Shutter Island was pretty good on that front as well.
Hell yeah, yeah, that was a surprisingly that was like an M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist of a movie.
Yeah, like you could kind of see it coming a little bit, but it was still entertaining. It was good.
Yeah.
Katie would have been put away a long time ago for being hysterical.
Oh no! Actually, yeah, you know where the term hysteria came from, right?
What?
Yeah, the American out in I think it was in Kentucky actually, or Oklahoma, one of those. They invented the vibrator to cure hysteria, because if you know the word hysteria comes from hyster, meaning your womb essentially, and they believed that the reason why women were going nuts or hysterical was because they weren't being properly satisfied sexually. So they invented the vaginal puncher, or the vibrator, and it was a machine that just basically spanked them. So like there were these women out in the Old West that were like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? These guys would just grab her, throw her on a table, and then hook her up to a vibrator, and she'd be like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that I watched a documentary on that when I was in psychology, and I was like, no wonder why there's so many angry. Like, damn. It's like you're terrified of the COVID vaccine mandates, so let's just hook you up to a vibrator.
Yeah, they don't think they won't at this point.
Yeah.
Got wise guys in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother.
Hey, wise guys.
It's like, wow, Katie's streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Pet Rider says, if I ever have to go to war, I'm going to be wearing one of those helmets with the 2 booze cans and a straw. I can see that.
I am become death. Top it off. Dunk dunk.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Full Metal Jacket is referring to the tinnies on his head. Oh, the beer cans on his head.
Fisk, you want to take this one?
For the hysteria, it was baths and massage. The vibrator was to help the high demand. Yeah. I mean, it was funny though when I saw the first vibrator. Like, it was a bed, and it had this device that it was like a spinning wheel, and it had these 2 like drumsticks, like the bass drumsticks that would just smack you. So it's like, if you miscalibrated that sounds like it'd be really painful. But yeah, modern problems require modern solutions.
Modern solutions. Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's very disturbing. But yeah, definitely wouldn't advise anybody to go into a psychology degree in university, especially now with all the SJW stuff. But when I was in it, it was just a whole bunch of things that I didn't really want to learn that I did, and it's now made me scared of people.
You are scared of people?
Oh yeah. That's why I'm a shut-in. In Japan, I'd be known as Boku wa Hikikomori desu.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, if we would have allowed like the lobotomies and the crazy houses to continue, we probably won't be dealing with a lot of the people we're dealing with today.
Yeah. Thanos was.
So was it really that bad?
That's one of the things. Like they're trying to reduce the population by for example, this COVID shit, right? Because they're pretty much like infecting the population with that, vaccine crap. But what they don't realize, the population rates are dropping now. Like before family used to have like what, 2 or 3 kids, 4, at least over here, right? Now barely one, and many families are even like trying and they can't.
Well, there's so many what I don't understand is we have all these like kids in the adoption things and stuff, and it's like, why don't we hit them too? Like get them involved, because there's plenty of kids out there that need to be adopted or whatever. And instead we're basically in this situation where we're like, no, we got to kill them. It's like, wait, what? Like with the COVID, with all these like depopulation, again, I don't know, it's like,
yeah, you want to talk about something that needs reform, the adoption policies for sure.
Yeah, you're not a fit parent. It's like, really?
Well, and and it's expensive to adopt a child. It really is, and it's a difficult process. And yeah, I understand you got to screen people and make sure kids are going to decent homes, but calm it down. Yeah, people with 30 grand in the bank aren't necessarily the ones who have decent homes.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like I've known people who've had parents where it was like, so you're a parent because you did it the organic way, and yet you are less suited to be a parent than some of these people that are trying to get through the adoption center. Like I have a
oh my god, yeah, if I had $1 for every unfit parent I've known, I could have retired 10 years ago.
Well, I hated my parents growing up, but as much as I bitch and complain about them, they taught me things that I'm not seeing a lot of kids today, or a lot of my contemporaries, and that was like personal responsibility, integrity, professionalism, like things that you'd think like my shitty parents wouldn't have taught. Actually did a really good job at doing that. It's like, wow, as much as they're messed up, they left us with some good skills. So, but a lot of parents today, not so much.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I grew up in a household with a very caring mother and a very happy to beat you for looking at him wrong father. And I think I didn't really care for it at the time, but I think that actually ended up being a good combination. I think it filled me out rather well.
Yeah, well, it just like, I see a lot of these, they say like the reason why you have 2 parents is one is the nurturer and one is the disciplinarian.
Right.
I see a lot of these like single mom homes where they get these kids. Like I've watched a kid get disciplined, and he's just like, whatever, because it's a single mom, so it's the hand that feeds you is the hand that spanks you, and like the kid's just like, yeah, whatever, she's just yapping, I'll just wait for her to stop. And it's like, you're like, that's not discipline, then that's you just causing noise that they tune out, and they don't learn. Like, honestly, like fear and respect are the same to a small child. And we don't have that anymore. It's like parents.
Well, no, yeah, and it's not just that. It's parents are discouraged from any kind of actual discipline anymore because it's everything's seen as child abuse. When you have actual child abuse happening and nobody gives a shit.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just,
like
it's everything. Yeah, everything is so just backwards and upside down. It's sickening.
Well, it kind of fuels the conspiracy theories, about government meddling and how we're destroying our culture, our society. Get the government out of our families. Like, you want to spank your kid? Sure. Just don't break a bone. Like, don't leave a big bruise. Like, so what is it? My dad called it the Board of Education applied to the seat of learning.
Yeah. There was a line in discipline that you just didn't cross, and that worked very well, I think, for our generation.
Well,
and many before it.
Like, I was afraid of if my neighbors found out that I did something bad, because I get my ass kicked from my neighbors on my way home to get my ass kicked from my parents.
Yeah, you get your ass kicked at school, then you get your ass kicked on the way home with the neighbors, and then you get your ass kicked at home.
Yeah, and it was, but it was a respect thing. Yeah, it was a respect thing though too. Like we called grown-ups sir and ma'am. Like, you don't do that now. Now I see these like 8-year-olds calling strangers by their first name.
Some of them call their parents by their first name.
Yeah, that's scary. That's not
sad.
right. Yeah, I mean, they even made fun of it before The Simpsons was ideologically subverted. Like, they had that episode where like Marge is watching some brat at like a grocery store or something, and the kid was like just going off on his mom, and it was just like, wow, I guess Bart really isn't that bad of a son, And it's like, the only reason why that kid's doing that is because the parent allows it. You're the adult here, you have to define, you're responsible for that kid until they're 18 or whatever the new age is now. And oh well, you try raising kids, you fight. It's like, trust me, there's a reason why I don't have kids, because I know what it takes and I don't want to do it.
Because you understand the responsibility.
Yeah, it's like leadership. Anybody that wants to be a leader is the worst person that should be the leader.
Right.
Leadership is thrust upon somebody. It's not, I want to be a leader. Yeah, you're going to be a tyrant. You're going to be a boss. Ooh.
But
Give it 20 years.
I kind of figure out we could slowly start wrapping this up, because I think Red is supposed to go somewhere today. I'm just gonna blame it on you.
Yeah, I just got to run to the store. If you want to keep it going, you can. But if not,
do you guys still doing shipping stuff? Because I know like this week is going to be.
Got a few more orders that I need to. Yeah, I've been trying to ship them out as quickly as possible. But I just got a couple orders yesterday, and obviously I can't ship those out today, so they'll be going out tomorrow.
Yeah, but before we completely drop out, can we just share the 12 Gazes of Christmas?
No, sure. I didn't even bring that up.
And then I would like to talk about Infinite Tales a little bit, and then we'll probably just call it a day. This wolf is ready to go home.
Yeah, that looks awesome. You got the entire wolf done in one stream, or at least the damn.
That's pretty much how I work. I just need to get into my comfortable bubble, and then it's just
That's around us. That's weird.
Usually it's the opposite.
Listen, Pale Rider. It's not me this time. All right. Surprisingly, my cat is under control.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put that little guy in a room. He's pissed off because I'm not paying attention to him.
As he should be.
It's worse when I'm in a Zoom meeting with my company. Hold on, guys.
But yeah, to close out Sunstorm Wings of Vengeance, we're doing a little thing called the 12 Gays of Christmas, where we're just covering costs with this featured tier. But with every purchase of it, $15 will go to St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children. And we'll also be donating 1 copy of Bonds and 1 copy of Wings of Vengeance to Toys for Tots. So, yeah, just trying to put some good out in the world, because that's what we desperately need right now. And, I figured why not? Yeah, perfect way to close out the campaign. Let's give this some kids.
Yep. And did you also mention the books?
The books.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out for a bit, because I just noticed Imega's comment. I'm sorry, but that Toys for Tots books.
Yep.
Okay. Covered it all.
Yeah. It's just a quick and simple concept,
Yeah, I'm just super excited about the fact that we pretty much 6 people already got this. So 6 multiplied by 15 is $90, right? So we're pretty much sending $90 to somebody. I know it's not much, but God, it's the very first thing I'm being a part of, and I'm super proud of this. So I can't really help it.
Yeah.
Some kids Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I usually do Toys for Tots every year, just because that's it's one of those charities I really believe in. But St. Jude's has also really been popping out at me lately, because they do a lot of good work, and then just about all the money that goes there goes to the kids. So that's why these 2 were chosen mainly. But yeah, I figured I'm going to be giving to them anyway, right? So let's see if some more people want to give as well. So that's why we're doing this, and yeah, hopefully it works out well. And following the 12 Gays of Christmas, we are going to get into a Howling New Year, which we'll talk about at a later date.
Yep.
Awesome.
gonna be howling throughout the whole year. And yeah, I probably put them somewhere where I can't reach, of course. But I was talking. I was telling last time that I have around 82 thumbnails ready for the second book. But after rereading the script and the summary, the story, and everything, I found a better point where to end the book. So I'm considering to make it a bigger book.
Oh,
Nice.
look out now! Look out now!
Size does matter.
It does.
But size matter. I'm gonna make a new movement.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, we gotta get Pale Rider's camera ready.
Fisk, tell us about Infinite Tales.
Sure. So the campaign was successfully funded, and we're now in demand. I received some feedback about certain finite perks that people wanted, so I restocked them. They're in limited quantities. That nice little poster there shows what we have available. I'm really happy. I mean, it's very encouraging when you ship this out, and this is an unproven product. And we're in an industry where people are not shy about giving you negative feedback, and I haven't really received much, or if any. So I'm really happy that the backers that have received their books and all their little tchotchkes or whatever have enjoyed it. Like, there's actually been positive response from that. They like the box there with the Book of the Dragon, which is a prop that's actually prominently featured in the War of the Trees saga. And the book itself is kind of an origin story for the elves of this fantasy universe for the Infinite Tale Chronicles. Started in 91 actually, as a tabletop role-playing game, and I've been building on it for over 30 years. So here's my labor of love.
It's very cool, man. Yeah, you can tell you put your heart and soul into it, and that's awesome. And you're just doing everything you can to make this the highest quality product you possibly can, and that's just fabulous. That's what we love to see.
We're just gonna wait till it gets to your top game, and they're just gonna go up from there. So
Yeah, I mean, I want to replicate what I had as a kid, where growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, like, I geeked the shit out of things like Star Wars, Warcraft, even the Pirates of Darkwater on Saturday morning cartoons. I geeked out on that stuff, and I loved discussing like characters or stories or possibilities and things like that. And that's kind of why I created the Infinite Tale role-playing game system, was that it wasn't so much a rip-off of Dungeons and Dragons, which, let's face it, that's what most modern RPGs are, is they start with Dungeons and Dragons and then move on. This was more of a interactive kind of group storytelling exercise. And how could we get the people who geeked out to be rewarded for it mechanically? How to give them the Emmy of the evening for acting out their characters and giving satisfying story arcs and stuff. And that's what spawned the game. And the Chronicles are these stories from those games. And it's kind of a proof of concept, that proof positive is that the game can actually build enjoyable stories. There's a satisfying beginning, middle, and end. We're not it was winged back in the 90s. We're not winging it as the story is made now. So we're not going to get any surprise J.J. Abrams kind of things. Like, there's an actual closed loop for the story, and it acts as almost like a history, so that when we eventually get the tabletop game out, you'll have a bunch of history to work with, but nothing is telling you what the present should be. How, like in Dungeons and Dragons, they're like, here's a module, here's the story, you have to adhere to it, here are the characters, this is how they are. It's more of here's all the stuff that's happened, now let's see what you can do with it.
Right.
We give you the Legos.
Yeah, and we want the Legos.
Oh
But that's cool, man. That's a perfect example of being influenced by something, and rather than ripping off. You're right, because there's a fine line there, and that's a line we try not to cross.
Yeah,
because everybody's influenced by something,
Yeah. What is it? Joseph Campbell in Power Myth, the hero of 1,000 faces. It's like all the stories have been told. It's just how do you tell it? And yeah, I mean, initially it was so stupid and overly highbrow. But initially, the tagline for the Infinite Tales was a Latin phrase, Dete Naruto Fabula or whatever, which basically meant like this is your story. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, was give people the ability for kind of like give them templates or give them kind of the Legos or the tools to make their own stories so that they can geek out with it, because it's theirs. It's not, as a creator, I'm the one that starts it, but ultimately it's the fan, the consumer, the reader, the audience that makes it theirs. It's what makes the property special, is that everybody has their own kind of piece of it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, man. So you guys check out Infinite Tales if you haven't already. I really think you should. I gotta stop making fun of Chris for not reading our books until I read this, but I'm gonna be doing it soon. Also, grab yourself a copy of Wings of Vengeance. It's going to be wrapping up real soon, and we're trying to do some good on the way out. So thank you everybody who has supported all of these campaigns already, and just been in the chat, just hanging out, just retweeting. Like, we got some awesome promoters in the chat right now. You guys are just amazing. Thank you all very much. And don't forget, Howling New Year is coming, and Bones 2 is on the horizon. So get pumped.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh my God, we went almost 2 hours for the, I don't even remember when I streamed last.
We got this awesome wolf now.
Yeah. I'm just having so much fun with this. I almost forgot like how much fun it was, like this inking. It's just, I just feel that this new tablet is doing the magic, because
But alrighty, thanks again everybody for coming, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep.
Cool.
Bye.
Peace out.